Welcome back my YouTube channel Worth Old Coin Value. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most interesting and valuable coins in the coin 1992 P Jefferson Nickel. You heard that right, a nickel from 1992 that could be worth an incredible $2.5 million. Stay with us as we explore this coin story, the mystery behind its value, and how it became one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatic circles. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, and, since then, it's been a staple of American currency. But today, we're focusing on a 1992 version. At first glance, this might seem like just another standard coin in your pocket. But if you take a closer look, you might just be holding a small fortune in your hand. Produced by the U.S. Mint, the 1992 P Jefferson nickel was intended to follow the regular design. It features the iconic profile of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, front, and on the reverse, back. Monticello, his famous Virginia estate, is depicted. Nothing unusual so far, right? So where does the $2.5 million come into play? Let's dig deeper. What makes the 1992 P Jefferson nickel so extraordinary is that a small number of these coins were struck with a rare error, making them worth a fortune. And this is where it gets really interesting. Typically, the 1992 P nickels were struck correctly, but some of them, due to a mistake at the U.S. Mint, were produced with a double die obverse. This error means the design on the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's face, was stamped twice, giving it a slightly off-center, double image. At first, these coins weren't recognized as valuable, and they circulated like any other nickel. But over time, collectors started to notice the subtle but significant difference in the design. The double die caused a slight doubling effect on Jefferson's features, particularly on his eyebrow, lips, and the date on the coin. In 1998, numismatists began to identify and catalog these error coins. At that point, they realized just how rare and valuable they were. The double die errors were extremely limited in production, with only a small number making it into circulation before the mint corrected the problem. So how much is one of these error coins really worth? Well, back in the early 2000s, one of these rare nickels was sold for $2.5 million. That's right, $2.5 million for a 1992 P Jefferson nickel, just because of that one tiny minting error. But why would a simple nickel be worth so much? To understand the value, we need to look at the rarity and the unique nature of the error. The 1992 P Jefferson nickel is considered a high-grade coin, which means it has remained in excellent condition over the years, despite being in circulation. In the world of coin collecting, rarity plays a significant role in determining value. And when you combine rarity with an error, especially one that's visually noticeable like the double die, you create something truly exceptional. The 1992 P Jefferson nickel has an undeniable appeal for collectors, and when you add in the historical context and the story behind the error, the value skyrockets. So how can you identify a 1992 P Jefferson nickel with this valuable error? Let's break it down. First, you'll want to check the date on the coin. Look for a slight doubling in the numbers 9 and 2. The doubling effect can be faint, so you'll need to look closely. The next step is to examine Jefferson's face, particularly his eyebrow, lips, and the lines near his nose. If you see a noticeable doubling in these areas, you may have an error coin on your hands. Even small differences in the thickness of the lines or shadows can be indicators. The key is to check carefully and verify whether the doubling is prominent enough to classify as the double die error. Now, if you're lucky enough to find a 1992 P Jefferson nickel with the error, what should you do? The first thing you'll want to do is get it appraised by a professional numismatist or coin dealer. Many people have found these coins and ended up with small fortunes in their hands. But not all rare coins are valuable, so it's important to verify that the doubling is genuine. Once you confirm the coin's authenticity, it's time to either hold onto it for future value or sell it to the right collector. And of course, you can always look for auctions or coin shows to get the best price. So what do you think? Could a nickel from 1992 really be worth $2.5 million? The rarity, the story behind the error, and the thrill of discovery make this coin one of the most exciting finds for collectors. If you come across a 1992 P Jefferson nickel, take the time to inspect it carefully. You might just have a hidden treasure. Piece of history. Thank you for watching today's video and interesting. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Worth old coin value.